Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast from your host from Harold Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda, heroes like Defender of the Fatherland, off to everything and amazing 1v1 here on Semois. So strap yourself in with a nice drink and some snacks because this is going to be a hell of a match. In the south stands the one and only, the actual Zulu, back from his adventures beneath the sea. As to how that operates, well, I believe he looks in a submarine. So, anyways, aboard a submarine. Anyways, you get the idea. So, off here, though, with the 7th Armoured Division, the Escalating, we've got double sapper straight into the Australian section there. Some Bruces on the field already. There's the north, it is Exerate, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division. Straight into a Kettenkrad Grenadier start here. So, off to the races we are here on Semois. Easily one of my favourite maps, in part because it's actually nice and spacious. While I know some people like complain about the bridges, it's like other places to go as well, and that's always, I think, been one of the things people like tend to struggle with, because they just try and always take like the shortest line and they hate having to move. But anyways, enough about that. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters who continue generous and magnanimous support with the Propagandacast. Allows me to keep making all these videos, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting, liking on the YouTube algorithm. So it's immense, gets, much happier with spreading out my video if people actually engage with my content. So, after this, we are here, Kettenkrad zooming through there, seizing points, maybe doing a bit of reconnaissance. More grenadiers here for Exerate and so German army. Pioneer here, busy by the southern munitions point here, noting that he's actually prioritizing fuel points here to, get that fuel for his panzers, I imagine. Second Australian section idea for Zulu, quickly laying down here some sandbags by the corner right around the church. Grenadiers moving forward here. Could see whoever gets to that church first is definitely going to get the jump in the other one. And there we go. Aussies getting to the church first, right before the Grenadiers here, and suddenly on the receiving end here are some angry Australians and some even angrier Australian soldiers. Quickly doubling back here across heavy cover there, all the way down to almost half health here. Ooh, and they also lost Ludwig in the process. And Friedrich. Australians, they're absolutely making heavy impact here on X-Ray's Grenadiers around the centre. Grenadiers from up east side here. West side, Kettenkrad is busy. Pulling a bit westwards to eastern point, then we got Pioneers busy there. Getting shot a bit by the sappers, we got a Vickers here for Zulu. Going for the cutoff point here. The Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division, for those wondering, was the Luftwaffe's only Panzer Division. It would actually be escalated eventually, upgrading to a full Panzer Corps with an additional Panzer Grenadier Division. Fun fact there, by the way. Sappers closing in here. With their Sten guns here, the Mark II's Pioneers sneaking in there. Grenadiers taking a lot of damage here from the sappers. Australian troops moving up here. Moving into the night here. Zulu, the ability to use the building against them. That said, it does become a bit risky for the Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadier Company for Exerate. He's going for a pretty fast Panzer Grenadier Company, by the way. He might be looking to push out the newly buffed Panzer Grenadier here. Grenadier being forced out. He's taking too much damage from Zulu's forces. Kettenkrad going for the cutoff point. Exerate just all over the place here. Leveraging mobility here versus Zulu. Vickers moving in here. Zulu definitely finding himself just a bit on the back foot, though. He is doing his best to try and shift, the momentum more in his favor here. Vickers, they're moving in. So good use of the Kettenkrad, I'd say, here for X-Ray. And certainly in a map like Semois, again, larger, more spacious, light vehicles like the Kettenkrad are particularly useful. Of course, Zulu could have tried countering that with a dingo, but it is worth noting he's yet to take up at all there. In fact, he keeps going for more Australian sections. Zulu, clearly a fan of his Aussies. And there you go, X-Rate here with a fairly fast Panzer Grenadier squad here. Definitely a bit risky here, obviously not so much pressure his opponent with for now, though of course at the same time getting up Panzer Grenadiers fast does obviously have its benefits. It's not like it's a terrible idea, but it's definitely one of those high risk or medium risk, medium reward sort of things, so depending on your opponent as well. We'll have to see how that works out. Sections moving forward here with their Lee Enfield rifles, Kettenkrad racing straight into their open arms and more crucially, their open guns. Panzer Grenadier squad ready here for X-Ray. Of course, he could also transfer out some of his Grenadiers for more Panzer Grenadiers. That would allow him to just get even more aggressive here against Zulu. We'll obviously have to see if that's what he does, but there you go. Grenadiers, Pioneers moving out here. Large force of German infantry there. Zulu, though, now, of course, with more infantry, he's briefly on the field. It's starting to hit back on the field much more aggressively. The Kettenkrad just can't quite, compensate for this. Yet at least. But, you know, once Exerate gets some more troops, and I imagine we're looking at more Panzer Grenadiers here out of Exerate. The question is, will he go for something like Luftwaffe just for the enforcement bonus? I know some players like that. Or will he go for Mechanized for, say, Armoured Cars, Stuke Ds, Panthers? Or will he go Breakthrough maybe for a Tiger Tank or a Command Tank? I mean, in this regard, for that matter, the Breakthrough ability, right now, Exerate has plenty of options before him. He does go for a second Panzer Grenadier squad here. Certainly also on a map like this, a lot of buildings and a lot of, you know, build up territory. The Panzer Grenadiers with their, you know, breach ability could do quite well. Australians forced to fall back in the face of the mighty Panzer Grenadier. Vickers in the church here. Could consider Morty to blast out the Tommies there. Or, of course, launching a flank assault with the Panzer Grenadiers. Second squad ready here. Australians been surrounded. Fighting is fierce here. Absolutely brutal. And there we go. Going for the officers' quarters. 2 thumbs up. Might see breach and Zulu's Australians. Will he breach? Or is he just going to stand outside and just shoot at them? There we go. Force out into the open here. Could quickly merge some Grenadiers with them. We'll have to see here. Vickers still based inside the church, keeping the Grenadiers there. Hold up. Kettenkrat himself, which could threaten here Zulu's fuel point right outside of his own base. I want to get this Grenadiers moving. We got Flamethrowers here. That's also, of course, a good addition again for this map as well. Of course, for Zulu, this does present the opportunity to, like, you know, just lay down mines, knowing he's not going to, like, be worried about minesweepers right away. So, there you go. Veterans 1 here could merge again. Though, of course, he could also start just transferring out some of his Grenadiers for more Panzer Grenadiers, like, say, now Exerate suddenly again. I wouldn't say all the Grenadiers, but say transfer out one of those 2 Grenadier squads, 3 Panzer Grenadier squads, all with Veterans 1 could be really powerful. And there you go. Attack him from both sides. Note the way he's doing it, by the way. There we go. Bung grenade as well here. Straight through the window of the church. Blowing through here. Shattering spines, fingers, no internal organs, and certainly quite a few pews. There you go. Pushing forwards. Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Grenadier shown here. 5th Panzer Grenadier Company seizes the town. In the south, the Dingo's catching the Kettenkrat. We've got the communication cables upgrade as well there. Straight for the cutoff point. Aggressive play by Exerate here. Absolutely furiously storming the British positions as the Desert Rats find them once more a bit of defensive. But there you go. Zulu with infantry training. Knowing it's going to come down there, just making his troops just a wee bit tough here against those Bloody Jerrys. And there you go. Training ready.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Absolutely frenetic match so far. Mines exploding, and there we go. Pioneers, Grenadiers. Okay, Grenadiers didn't take losses, but the Pioneers did, and the Panzer Grenadiers somehow thankfully avoided that. At least thankfully for their own sake. Nothing further at the base here. No attempt at, say, Stukes or a half-track. I mean, again, transferring out some Grenadiers. I mean, there's plenty of paths here Exerate could, like, pursue, and of course, he still has yet to pick a battle group versus Zulu as well. So, in this regard, Exerate's opportunities are, like, varied right now. You can, like, go for Luftwaffe and, like, sneak in something else to support his Panzer Grenadiers. I mean, I would say all are viable. Could, of course, also go for the Panzer Company and, like, try and push out for some, you know, Panzer IVs at a relatively fast pace. Starstruppen. So there you go. Got the northern few omniscient point with the Kettenkrat once more. One thing, though, he absolutely needs is healing. Because, I mean, he's got none of the Grenadiers at Veterans who won this, so they can't use that healing ability. He could also build a medic bunker opposite, and there you go. Panzer Company out of Exerate. So he is going for a really aggressive tack strategy, and one that relies a fair bit on the Panzer Grenadiers. You do get more Pioneers, like to get Minesweepers, since obviously, if your opponent is Zulu and he's laying down mines, which he will because he's Zulu, he's going to lay down a lot of mines, especially if the enemy sees you don't have minesweepers. But that's certainly one of the things about Zulu. He does like laying down mines because he knows their power. So yeah, that's definitely going to force Exerate there to go for minesweepers. And yeah, Exerate very smartly does go for minesweepers here. Thumbs up to Exerate. I've definitely seen players who, like, you know, once you start hitting mines, don't bother with minesweepers. Exerate is not that silly, so thumbs up to Exerate there. Panzer Company almost done. Still got the 2 Grenadiers again. For keeping some around for merging is good, but honestly, part of me would say transfer out one of them for Panzer Grenadiers would be, you know, pretty solid, but that's just me. Particularly when he's got the officers' quarters upgrade up already. That said, he does need healing. I mean, his 2 of his Panzer Grenadier squads are really on health here, so again, I feel like here Exerate could perhaps tied up so far as current strategy. I mean, who knows if this is like, you know, he's sort of experimenting with this. I mean, this is still early days of the meta game, we'll have to see. But it is something worth pointing out there. Australians here, but the Panzer goes to the Panzer flying there for Pioneer supporting them, and there you go. Australian troops forced to withdraw, and the Cadencrat zooms in right in their wake. Center though being held here by Zulu. A lot of mines here. Thumbs up. Still no battle group for Exerate. No indicators what he's planning. Whoa! Exerate straight for the fuel point again. Hitting Zulu where it hurts. Ground points here. Panzer is moving up. Might want to merge here some grenadiers with them. There we go. Very good merging here. Definitely seen some players good with merging, others less so. But Exerate does not miss a beat there. What he may miss a beat with is the minesweepers that haven't get the going here. The way he's not just charging has me thinking he's probably aware of it. And there goes Starstorm. He's actually rushing. Oh, he hit the mine anyways. Leads the minesweepers up. He's going to hit more mines. He's charging with the Panzer goes here. Goodbye landing here after the top of Australians here. Grenadiers move support. They can merge with the Panzer grenadiers. We've got grenades from the turn here. Troops suppressed here. A lot of mines. He's really getting punished for not moving in the minesweepers. He knew that to some extent this was mines, so the lack of minesweepers being moved into support here was a bit of a failure here, I think, by Exerate. Meanwhile, Zulu hitting the fuel point as his opponent's base. We've got the Starstorm squad ready here. Yes, baby. So yeah, that's definitely going to get things a bit more challenging here for Zulu, in particular to go for the officers' quarters for them. Meanwhile, Zulu going for the company command post here. Both sides kind of skipping the light vehicles. Exerate because, well, the more elite infantry the better. In the case of the Zulu, well, I guess the more elite, Australians and, you know, tanks the better.
We have territory cut off from
yeah.
supply.
Still, no healing here. Again, he can somewhat compensate with just merging grenadiers, or if he can get the veterans one, they can heal for him, but so far they're not there. Even here being spotted by the Australians on the cutoff point here. Zulu really looking to wrest control here from Exerate and the Germans. Cadencrat, of course, can help with just critical grab points back here for Exerate. I think that was a misclick there. And there you go. Big push from the center here. Grenadiers, Panzers moving in here. A swarm of assault rifles here. Cutting through their Zulus. Australian infantry there. Unable to withstand this tide of Sturmgewehrfeuer. He's also repositioning the machine gun away from the center towards here. Possibly in anticipation of assault from a certain angle. He's trying to make it a bit harder here for Exerate to, like, you know, get a drop on him, like, you know, creating some uncertainty then, the machine gun positioning. But there you go, pushing by the Panzer grenadiers here. Zulu, seeing how things are going to play out, they just withdraws and get more mines. Exerate continued failed to bring in minesweepers to support his assault there. Really undercuts the fact he went for them in the first place. Definitely something you should want to improve on. He's finally got the minesweepers out, but he's lost a lot of panzers to mines here, which is great for Zulu, obviously. Starts from leaving the Australians here. MG42 and some G43s there, or Gewehr 43. You know, in the south here, Sapper sneaking in. He's got like a significant infantry force. Oh, and the Cadencrat finally went down to a mine. Vickers on the way for Zulu. Going straight for the Carter point, 6-pounder gun. They could hold in a bit of a bad spot here. Both grenadiers popping into the bottle store there, or maker. And Exerate goes for a second Starstorm squad. I mean, you can't really do much else with the way the fuel is currently flowing, but still, 2 Starstorm, 2 Panzers, 2 grenadiers. That's a lot of infantry. Thumbs up. Those guy here got the hold the line ability active for Zulu. Mines exploding again. Just so many mines out of Exerate.
We are losing possession of a capture point.
But good work by Zulu, of course, in hitting Exerate's fuel income, so he can't like rush ahead there for tanks easily. Though, of course, it's not all smooth sailing, so he's still going to be on the receiving end of 2 Starstorm squads now with officers' quarters. That's definitely 2 thumbs up worthy for me in the propaganda ministry. Starstorm will up here in the and basically bottlenecking, so I mean he can push forward, but it's going to be a bit expensive without a mortar here. That's certainly something Zulu might consider. Though, of course, so good Exerate, like both players, I think he would benefit from a mortar personally. But again, Zulu just laying down mines all over the place here. Really thorough and tight mining here at Zulu. Probably helps that, you know, he is a CoH3 veteran, who's obviously then already played a lot on Semois, and of course he knows where all the good spots to mine are. So starts to continue to form up here, bottleneck, but in the bottle fact store, but that said, at this point, they are going to have to fall back. They're taking too much damage to learn healthy, and it's definitely better for them just to withdraw and heal up here instead of just bleeding out manpower. Still, 2 Starstorm squads. It's been a while since we've seen something like this, and the way he's going for it, so Those Panzer Company buffs has definitely helped out a bit there, plus making the Starstorm just a wee bit cheaper. But now, Zulu's going for the Matilda, and he X-rates, you know, heavy infantry push. Does leave him a tiny bit exposed there, as he doesn't have any anti-tank weapons except the Panzerfausts. We got support weapon training here, team weapon training for the machine guns and the anti-tankers out of Zulu. Thumbs up, obviously. Worth noting, none of his Australians have been upgraded, but at the same time, Zulu clearly knows who cares about a few scoped rifles when you can just blow off your opponent's feet.
You need us?
And we get their Starstorm healed up, move the Grenadiers up to do the healing, since they can now heal troops around them. And the lack of healing here from Exerate does stand out a bit. I mean, another thing is, in particular now he's got like 6 infantry squads, would be a medic bunker. Like, again, so many cash would be generated out of this. It'd be big benefit from Exerate. Like, so that's definitely something that's worth pointing out there for Exerate. You're going to go for like this many infantry squads. You want a medic bunker. And Zulu here going for the supply run right on his base for munitions there. Probably to support applying more munitions for mines. Sneaky. Starts from catching the sappers, laying down mines, halting in that. Panzer was rushing up here. Australian troops withdrawing here as the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division moves in there. Brunei, the Vic is being pushed out into the open. South side here, Pioneers versus the Aussies. We got the Matilda here though, appearing in the markets. By the market stalls, they're bombarding German troops with the 2-pounder gun if we could only hit them. Right, you know, you bloody idiot. Hit properly. You're just hitting a bunch of boxes. Panzer taking losses from the Matilda, as of course it is exceedingly good at murdering infantry. And of course here X-Ray is a bit of a toss spot. He's going for the Panzer, but of course he's also kind of the spot where he theoretically just like go mechanized and go for a Panther at this point. I mean, he's been really late with his battle group picks. And probably would kind of expect a Panther, honestly, but Panther of course is still nice to have. Got the stars from around the Australians here, unable to match the might, and there we go. X-Ray ends up going, wait a minute, I can go for a Panther. So of course decide to do so. Again, he would still benefit from healing, and again, I would strongly advocate for a medic bunker. I mean, again, these Starstorm are so unhealthy, they're not going to do much here for him. So, plus, there's just something about Semois and a medic bunker, you know, around the corner here that just, you know, it feels natural.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Like hand in glove or foot in jackboot. There you go, Zulu opening up a few new gateways here with the Matilda 2, more mines laid down.
Enemy forces have captured a victory
And
point.
there's almost on for X-Ray here, sent in from the 26th Panzer Division as the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division. In Italy did not have Panthers attached to it, from my knowledge. Of course, they would eventually receive them when they were shifted to the Eastern Front. Starstorm pushed back with Matilda 2.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Panzer Grenadiers, Pioneers moving in, Panther on the move here, dashing ahead for Deutschland. In the south here, Grenadiers quickly docking into the building, 6-pounder gun falling away here. Until in the south here, dealing with the remaining Grenadier squad, need to actually, yeah, it's too late here. White. Painful blow there. Of course, not the biggest blow at this point. Ooh, Panzer forwards here, sneaking across the river line. Starstorming again, so low on health. Panther engaging the Matilda. Great shot with its high velocity sent from the cannon there. Could Panther pass the Matilda? Panther Starstorm need to withdraw here. Smoke deployed here, but it's not going to help against the Panther there. He's moving up. The 6-pounder gun may not matter. Panther keeps pushing forwards for Deutschland. Panzer could get wiped out. That'd be a huge blow here to Exerate. Panther moving forwards. Australian troops trying to, I think, intimidate the Panther. Obviously not going to work. His shots bouncing off the 80mm of slug frontal armor, and the Matilda goes up in flames. Though, fittingly, I suppose it is a big metal coffin now in the cemetery, so all they need to do is just dig a hole and, you know, job's done. A lot of losses here for X-Ray, and again, a dire lack of healing. Yeah. These got the remaining Grenadiers got to both heal up and merge here. Starstorm pushing off the Australians there. Panther gaining Betsy 2 already. The benefits of the officers' quarters there. Foot guards for Zulu, 6-pounder gun Vegas here. Same in the corner to cover the cutoff point here. X-Ray may want to push a bit more to the west side as well. He definitely feels like he's suffering a bit from tunnel vision around here. Another Matilda for Zulu, which in the face of the Panther, might be a bit questionable. He might be better off going for Grants, to be honest.
Our territory is exposed. We must
You know,
re-establish a connection.
archers. But there you go. Grenadiers finally patching up some of the troops there.
Grenadiers, back to full strength.
Go.
New ability
Large
online.
assault force here, and we got Vespers, and we got Searing artillery barrage here out of Exerate as well here. Zulu there, moving in, digging in well here in the center of Semois. And we got the Foot Guardsman on the way there with his second Matilda rolling out there for the glory of the British Empire. Tally-ho, chaps.
Orders, Commandant.
And we got here resource catch up for Zulu as well on the munitions point here. What happened to the track? He just sort of vanished. Did he call it back? I don't know. Oh, he's building munitions cache instead. Big push in again, attacking head on. Again, no attempt for some sneaking a force here, like, you know, maybe attack sort of from a larger angle here, instead of like attacking from a very narrow angle of attack here, which again makes it easy for Zulu just to focus him down here. In platoon, seeing like he's got a lot of assault troops with a lot of bursts, it'd make more sense to like attack from a wider angle, like more of them can more like, you know, sneak past some of Zulu's gaps and like do damage that way. Of course, the Matilda does to an extent make it harder, but if you can just like, you know, support, have the Panther ready, that should be manageable. That's my perspective. Moving in the Panther here. Exerate getting ready to push into the town center here. And we got a Vespa as well there. Of course, Veterans 1 because of the officers' quarters bonus as well there. So we got self-propellers being brought in here.
The enemy remains stubborn.
Bombarding here. Zulu's possessions. Exerate's about to launch forwards here. Stars from Gurney's. Looks like they're going to lead their assault. Mines exploding. Machine gun crews, well, perforated. We got Australians here coming the southern approach. The Panzer is going to be dispatched with some pioneer support to clear that opening here. Matilda being moved in to reinforce that. And even as the main assault goes off in the center, Church blasted there under fire of the Vesper. We have to move the supply truck to the fuel point. Panzer moving in, taking heavy damage to the Matilda, and the Aussies was marking the targets there. Panther moving in to respond to the Matilda. Yeah, the Panzer going to assault on the south side here. Ends up being a bloody affair here, and white. Huge blow here to Exerate. Stars from the are dealing here, using the heavy cover to murder his Zulu's forces. Vickers' crew goes down here. Stars from there. Stars assault. Mines exploding. Backfiring Zulu for once. So even if the assault on the bridge has failed, the southern bridge here, southeast bridge here, the main assault on the center of Semois there is going off beautifully. And the mine goes off under the Matilda here as well. Zulu needs to be a bit more careful with all this mine. Stars from there needs to be merged with. He did merge with them. He merged with the other one. Oh, maybe you can't merge with troops as a press action, I think about it. Panthers almost knocked out here with a 6-pounder gun here. Smoke deployed. 6-pounder gun withdrawing here. A brutal assault here from Exerate. And the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division against the 7th Armoured Division. Costing both sides quite a bit. The Zulu, I think, besides the machine gun, might have lost an Australian section as well there. Protect your mission point here. He's sending in the Panther bit, heavily damaged, risking it all here just to take out that supply truck. I mean, I can kind of see it, but, like, it still feels hyper risky. Starts from dealing with advancing sappers. Gurney's got the Vickers. Panther third shot misses the supply truck. Second shot gets it in the rear. Vickers up to support the Starstorm. Got the supply truck. Stealing the munitions for Deutschland. Grenade assault here, and there's... Oh, he's running into the church! Ooh, really close calls here for Exerate in the center and for Zulu. Vesper could fire again anytime soon. Starstorm ready. And the lack of a medic bunker here, I feel like, is slightly costing Exerate. And there we go. We actually got the Archer here out for Zulu, based off the Valentine tank mounting a 17-pounder gun. In reverse. Fun fact there. I want to pull back the grenades from healing. The medic bunker, I feel like, is very much overdue here for Exerate. In my humble opinion, anyways. So we've got the Archer. We got heading northwards there. The British, of course, would mount the 17-pounder gun and a variety of things. There's the Valentine tank, which is the Archer. There's the Sherman Firefly. They made a slightly larger version of the Cromwell, known as the E-30 Challenger. They even took them the M10 tank destroyers, which they called the Achilles, and even up-armored that one, so it was actually a bit tougher than the American M10. Fun fact there as well. Best repositioning. Panzer is holding up the center here. For now, at least. But we can see there, Zulu getting into reinforce again. Exerate, those teams have kind of forgotten about the rest of the map here versus Zulu. Bit of tunnel vision there. Got the Starsman move again here. Getting ready for another push here. Für das Vaterland. Starsman are really going to have to do some of the heavy lifting here. One already managed to hit Veteran 2 there. Sappers there being absolutely sprayed here with heavy fire there from the Starstorm. Forced away. Church collapses, finding mines to cover the flank path there in case X-Ray does decide to move in there. Australians hunting up here and there. Not again, these sandbags I done earlier. And X-Ray goes for a second Vesper, double Vesper. Starstorm squad, meanwhile, has hit Veteran 3. Good God. That's going to make it harder for Zulu to play defensively around the center, obviously, because the two Vespers are just going to absolutely pummel him senseless if he's not careful. Foot guards hunting out. He trying to make the train sort of to the best of their advantage. They can like spring a surprise here on X-Ray. We've got another battalion here for Zulu. Army feels like Grants at this stage might make a bit more sense here. We'll see. Foot guards bring in. They're going to catch the Panther here though. Nice little ambush here from Zulu. One shot went through. We got the Starstorm dispatch to deal with them. Bit of healing there from the Grenadiers. Thumbs up. Could also merge here with the Panzer guns. That's exactly what it does. And there you go. Foot guards under an absolutely hailstorm of bullets. Popping into the building. That could backfire every time the grenade assault ready.
Enemy points at 300. Confirmed. We have vehicles.
So deciding that was perhaps not the best place to be in after all. Biggest coming on the north side here. Foot guards push back. Also moving in. And there you go, unloading hell there upon the Australians. We got 293 versus 281, and we got the point right outside X-Rate's base now being grabbed. We got mines here. Again, feels like X-Rate is definitely tunnel visioning a bit here around the center. And Zulu is maintaining a bit more a larger focus here versus opponent. Another Matilda moving in here, bombarding German troops here. There, T2 and the other Starstorm squad. More shots here, more death, more destruction. Got the Vespers bombarding here. Not every day you get two Vespers in a 1v1, but today we do. Panther there covering the center there. Matilda's going to line of fire here if Zulu isn't careful. Spotting the mines here, very good. There you go, Matilda shoots, giving its position to the Panther. Vic is the dean of the advancing Australians in the center here. Flamethrower Pioneer moving in to assist as well, forcing away the Australian troops here. Starstorm reinforcing, still no healing here from X-Ray, and crucially, still no medic bunker. Still no medic bunker. Sappers closing the pioneers as they're cutting off fuel lines there. Further south, got the Australians sitting up here for another path as well. Very good. Foot guards on the flank here, threatening the Panther's side armor here. Baker still is on the scene alongside the flamethrower pioneers, kind of putting a bit of a halt to that. Still got those Vespers bombarding here. X-Ray, or Zulu as soon as he tries to move in here. Zulu with no artillery of his own, no bishops, for example. There goes Starstorm sitting out. Again.
The enemy has cut us off. We have territory.
Finally going for a medical station. Another mine there. Again, Zulu just absolutely popping this mine. He's also finally upgraded his Australian sections. Well, the one's still alive anyways.
We will end this. The enemy has only 250.
But yeah, the lack of a medic bank here definitely stands out a bit to me in case of X-Ray. Because again, very infantry build. If you are going for a heavy infantry build as the Wehrmacht, a medic bunker is just an excellent piece to support yourself with. I think they've done X-Ray an immense amount of good. Another Matilda for Zulu against X-Ray and the Germans. Pioneers almost taking the Zulus, Australians. Fun grab some fuel points here. Starstorm deploying towards sending me this Matilda forward here. Panther hanging back. Ace level Panther, by the way. Great shot. They're engaging the Matilda head-on. Grenadiers are taking massive damage here. And there you go. Archer scores a great hit on the Panther. Got caught in though by Exerate on the center here. Could catch a lot of Zulu's forces if he's not careful. Sappers there being mowed down. Smoke deployed here. More artillery fires. Just all of the artillery on the center. Massive amounts here. Just Matilda got completely showered in artillery, exploding.
What do you have for us?
What an absolutely amazing match.
Artillery ready to
And here's reinforcing healing. Vesper sneaking forwards. Panther need repairs.
Orders, Commandant.
Panther 4 then there for Exerate. Foot guards flanking in here. Still, someone puts the nose a bit too far. There you go. Starstorm joining in. And with that, the foot guards are quickly sent running forward. So finally got armored vehicle training here from. Need to retreat the A-Starstorm. And the Starstorm in general in front of the Matilda. Fixing up the Panther. Vesper moving up pretty closely, honestly, to get a better line of shot here. Fire there on the British forces.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Panthers heavily damaged. Starstorm down to one man. Rückzug! Rückzug! X-Ray, they're definitely playing very risky here. Machine gun quickly merged up. Nice save there, but needs to withdraw the crew there before it gets utterly annihilated by the Matildas. Oh, it's... Part of me thought it was a grunt. Up north here, finally withdrawing from there, with the Panzers heavily damaged. We got the Panther 4 here, ready for Exerate, and the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer shown even as Zulu and the 7th Armoured looks to lay claim to the center. Further south here, Zulu lining up for another flank here, very good. Again, comparatively, Exerate just isn't doing too much here at all. Nice hit there from the Vespers. Back here, reinforcement healing going on. A lot of forces there being rebuilt for the next assault.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant. Territory lost.
Armored sides got to course been eventually a good idea for the Panther 4 and any other potential armor he might get. Priority though, again, part of me would definitely strongly recommend a medic bunker still.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Straight to take caught by the Panther 4. Zulu, of course, still could benefit from a grant here to help deal with all the German panzers more actively. Plus, it's pretty good versus the Infantry 2 here. We got, there we go, Australian troops being pursued by the Panther 4. It's like X-Ray preparing for another assault here. We can see the Starstorm, the Panzer Grenadiers, the Grenadiers, and we got the Vespers lining up their 100 family guns to bombard the city centre here. Grenadiers moving forwards, Panther taking heavy damage already from the Archer. Foot guards going to block here. Another great shot there. Panther's almost knocked. German infantry pushing through. Australian troops are dying. Unable to hold the line here. The infantry assault goes through here. Zulu is forced to draw. The Matilda's basically the only thing that's doing anything to like inflict losses here to Extra at the moment. That's even without the, you know, second wave of Starstorm to follow in here. Panther 4 moving in as well here, threatening further chaos for Zulu. Starstorm could actually force away the 6-pounder gun, and in the extreme case, could actually wipe the gun and just like turn it against Zulu, which would be great for X-Ray and very dangerous for Zulu. Panther's back to being fixed up. Going in the Panther 4 here. Probably should send in the infantry first to sort of scout ahead for the Panther 4. We got another Matilda for Zulu. Just so many Matildas. Zulu. So many Matildas. Sandbags here. And there goes Trench moving into the now heavily ruined bottle factory. I think that could actually cost him the section. He's not careful. Lucky there for Zulu. Exceedingly lucky. X-Ray Fank not at full pop caps, so at this point, again, like, you know, upgrades for the Panther, like the armored science goods, could be in a deal, or, you know, medic bunker. Starts for me staying out in the middle of the open. Of course, at this point, it's heavily crated, so there's a lot of light cover. And Juice Panther taking hits from the 6-pounder gun. Almost got the A-Sapper section there. Matilda moving forward, going to catch the Starstorm. There you go, nasty. Need to withdraw, Rückzug, down to one man. Careful there. Archer there, Veterinary 2 poking its very large nose forward. Backwards. Double Matildas here. I take two Crusader tank. Direct hit from the Vesper on the Matilda though. Smashing hit. Panther Force scoring hits as well. The Australian troops pressed by the Vickers. Panther going in for Deutschland. Almost got it. Buildings collapse right behind it. There we go. Artillery strike knocks out the Matilda, cooking up the munitions. Stinging blow to Zulu. Australian troops being forced back here. Australians being forced here. Vickers bombarding here from, well, what used to be the cemetery at this point. There's barely anything left of it. Panzer is there, forced to withdraw. Starstrom sending out. There we go, Crusader rushing forward into the Panther, direct hit here. Panzer goes there as the advancing foot guards from to flank here. Machine gun team goes down here, but can quick recruit and remand. Exerate just floating resources. Again, armored science go to quick nice addition for the Panda 4. Well, again, medic bunker, just a nice addition to keep his men, you know, a bit more cheaply reinforced in case he does suffer suddenly heavier losses. Being able to like preserve a bit of manpower that way could do him a lot of good. Foot guards there getting bombarded. Panther 4 push back. Zulu here doing what he can to pressure Exerate, but currently his forces are not exactly in a great position to do so. Well, except of course for the Archer. You can also get try and pressure from other angles. Exerate seems very focused on just this very narrow axis. I definitely feel like he needs a bit tunglish in there. Zulu racing forwards. Machine there taking hits from the Crusader tank. Panther 4 ready to respond. There you go. Crusader taking heavy damage. There you go. 6 Panther guns scores great on the Panther 4. We got maybe the Archer as well. Nope. Apparently not joining the fun. Panther 4 gaining message to taking hit from the 6 Panther gun. Starstorm though laying down immense amount of firepower. British forces are dying in the droves here. Need to cover those Starstorm though. Already low on health here. But they're so far otherwise sculling down all in front of them. Except for the tanks. Sabbers are being met with heavy fire. Definitely withdraw at least that A Starstorm squad. What a waste to lose them now, that's for sure. Also still not much here, nothing for some say connect the munitions point here. Back in his favour, that would do him a lot of good, for example, for the Syrian artillery barrage. Oh, we also finally got the armoured side goods up. Thumbs up to that at least. Well, again, you know, more munitions for medic bunkers, repair bunkers. I mean, there's a lot he could do with bunkers now. Zulu, meanwhile, another machine gun, and also bring a mortar. Finally, thumbs up to that. Of course, Exerate at this point doesn't really need a mortar. He's got 2 howitzers, and he's actually bringing up a half-track. Could be a Stummel, theoretically, but I think the 2 Vespers, Exerate's line of thought that he's not moving towards, you know, a Stummel. Maybe an ambulance, maybe the regular half-track. Both could run some utility here, of course, in a variety of ways. Let's say both are very viable ideas here for Exerate. But there you go. Matilda striking in. Oh, Crusader striking in. Starstorm needs to be careful. Machine gun again. Starstorm down 1 man retreat. Looks so good. Panther forming in. Panther heavily damaged. Crusaders moving forwards. Archer supporting here. Ace leveling the other Starstorm. Panther down. Panzerkampfwagen 5 kaputt. A stinging blow here to the German army. Panther falls off the Crusader. Starstorm there being overwhelmed. Heavy losses here for Exerate. His remaining Grenadier squad got evaporated. They have to move forwards. Artillery fire here. Definitely a bit risky with how the Vespers went to bombard. And there we go. This could cost Zulu here. Massive loss on the Australians. Vesper there gaining Vetchny too. Big surge there. Got turned into big corpse splurge. And they do get an ambulance here for Exerate, which of course the Veterans 1 can reinforce his troops nearby a bit faster, more crucially, at a lower cost. So not a bad thing, but you know, all these Starstorm. Could have only had this out maybe sooner as well, to be honest. Again, you could also had a medic bunker out sooner. Like, at all. As for Zulu, again, I really can't help but feel grants might be an idea here. Finally, looks like we got there the grant being unlocked. Mortar being brought forwards. Vickers, sappers moving in. Enforcing some Starstorm near the ambulance. 251, and we got the Vespers there, of course, ready to unleash another deadly serenade. Ace Archibald in there. Good work with that Archer there by Zulu. And of course, Vickers, they immediately revealing himself to the Germans to get hit by the Vesper. More mines again, Zulu just not missing a beat with those mines. Panzer, they're taking heavy damage. We got 116 versus 209. Exerate, they're building up. He's actually going for more grenadiers, probably just to be able to like merge with his troops to keep the enforcement cost down, and of course choose more immediately reinforced troops on the front line. Makes a lot of sense there, obviously. Thumbs up to that at least. South side here we got Zulu there launching in the Australians for a flank. He catching the unescorted Pioneer squad here in a brutal, quick and swift engagement. Exerate has another choice of which to withdraw the Pioneers, as he's got nothing within even remote vicinity, like, you know, save the Pioneers will let us stay and fight. Starts when they're getting snubbed here by the marksman of the Australians. There you go, one section forced back. Got the Panzers moving up, other section occupying the house here. Forming a bit more of an actual obstacle here for Exerate. His Panda 4 there, hanging back, not doing much. Got the Grenadiers ready at least. British forces pushing the centre here under Zulu. Grant tank on the way there, thumbs up. Vespers they're hitting the building a bit. But there you go, again, swimming in the force, and immediately then gets hit back in force. There you go, starts moving merge with the Grenadiers. Sam's been caught here. And of course, using the ambulance then to reinforce the of Grenadiers that they would cost. So again, it means you can sort of like, you know, keep the Starstorm going at a fairly cost beneficial level. Starstorm there, and Panzer push back the foot guards, almost wipe them out here. Crusader them around the Starstorm further south here, mines exploding the other Starstorm squad.
Down to 200 points.
200 points left now here for Exerate versus Zulu at 101. A lot of support ones bunched up. It could become a great target for the Vespers if Zulu is not careful. We build it from the center by the 7th Armoured Division, B Company. Got the Panther sniping shot there in the Grant tank. And there you go, more Vesper fire, more German artillery smashing through the British position around the centre. Panther 4, they're being slowly forced back. Panzers moving up, Grenadiers ready to merge. Grant at it, Archer moving in. Starstorm there hosting the British forces. More fire there, further south. Starstorm engaging, Australians down to one man. One Bruce left. Last Bruce standing. Ambulance at Vecchi 2 already. Again, just merging here. Further back in Zulu space, not much else, just a lot of troops running back and forth here. Yeah, Exerate still not doing much on the sides. I mean, at this point, honestly, like say, just getting a Kettenkrad to like just run around here could, I think, be quite effective there for Exerate versus Zulu, who would really like have to like dispatch, you know, some fairly heavy stuff just to deal with a single Kettenkrad. I'd say there's a really good argument here for Exerate to go for Kettenkrad, of course. Exerate to build a medic bunker. But that's another story. Meanwhile, Zulu bring in more grants. Finally. So much, like, virtually 3 infantry here for Exerate of the, like, you know, the higher quality. Second round almost done. Savage was the Panzer Grenadiers. Pack 40 for Exerate. Interesting choice here, though not bad. I mean, it's not like Zulu has a lot of artillery. Honestly, part of me would rather suggest maybe a Panther instead of like a Pack 40, you know, just saying. Not the Panzer 4 at least. No, cancels the grant for a Matilda here. So we just can't let the Matildas go, can he? There's Vespers ready to unleash another says the volleys anytime soon. Grant engaging the Starstorm here. Be careful here. No, he cancels the Matilda for Grant again. Seems like Zulu's heart is torn. Does he go for the big, lovely Matilda? Or does he go for the more well-endowed Grant tanks? Zulu's heart truly torn. The Grenadiers almost getting wiped out here with Grant and the Australians. Of course, pulling back towards the ambulance. Need to be careful for that one, of course. Starstorm taking heavy damage. Grenadiers closing wiped out as well here. Need to withdraw that Starstorm squad. I think we got artillery fire here. Mortar going close. Starstorm, they're really bleeding out. Need to withdraw now. Looks down to one man. No! Sweet Deutschland, no!
Enemy fire.
Starstorm squad wiped out, ambulance kaput!
251 half.
Archer still at it. Direct hit from the Vespers on the Grant. That was a very costly engagement there for Exerate versus Zulu. Down to 64 points here. We do get a Panzer squad trying to flank him and met with sappers and the foot guards. Plus the Grant quickly turns his gun on them as well here. This could turn up extra unpleasant here for him. Yeah, this could cost him quite a bit. One Starstorm squad here back in action. Got him, hero! Goes down as well. The Extra down just one Grenadier squad and Starstorm squad now. And that's like back down from like 2 Starstorm, 2 Panzer Grenadiers and 2 Grenadier squads.
The enemy has taken
Now he's actually down below. Zulu's been more comfortably around just 2 Australian squads and 2 foot guard section here. Panda 4 down! Got him, Himmel! He's utterly being obliterated. 53 points left for Zulu versus the 175 here of Exerate. The Vespers continue though to just lay down an absolutely thunderous barrage here.
Our anti-tank gun is out of commission.
I'm fairly certain many frontline commanders in the Eastern Front, they're looking to Exerate with envy because of all the artillery shells he's just able to fire. Because here's the thing, German army for quite a part of the war, they tended to have a general shortage of, shells, so they in many cases had to, like, put them into, like, very short reserve, husband them, so, like, they could just use them only in emergencies, basically. Meanwhile, X-Ray is just, like, firing off volleys after volleys. No hesitation. Another Pack 40 out for Exerate. Feels like Exerate has lost a lot of steam here versus Zulu now. He's taking some heavy losses, partly because he just kept going for these meek run approaches rather than again playing to the strengths of having a lot of elite infantry, go for a more broader, approach here versus Zulu. And of course just going for more tanks and going for anti-tanks. I feel like X-Ray here got caught up in a wrong pace. And of course just lacking a medic bunk to further sustain this. The anti-guardian Ace Vesper. I mean, this match is definitely something else. Ace Vesper. 2 Vespers of that. We had so many stars from them too, now we got so many Grants instead.
Sector now under enemy control.
What a fight. And again, just keeps moving down here. I feel like again there's a bit of time he keeps going for Pack 40s as well. At a point where I'm less sure they're actually going to make too much sense for him, but that's just me. Pack engaging the Grant head on.
We have lost a sector.
Bring in the Grenadiers, the Starstorm.
Send word. Over.
Bit of quiet here for once in an otherwise incredibly hectic battle. Make no mistake. Up into the building here, I think partly to sort of have the Grenadiers act as artillery spotters, or I guess just bait. All the way though. Got artillery fire raining down death here. Of course, Zulu quick to dodge out of the way there of this absolute serenade of death there. Starstorm there. Bit preoccupied here. Grant the quick engaging. MD42 for Exerate actually building a machine gun now. I feel like going for machine gun at this stage also feels like a bit of an awkward choice. Like, his opponent doesn't have that much infantry in a sense, and more crucially, I would say the tanks are a bigger issue, and the machine gun's not going to help him with that. It feels like X-Ray's sort of kind of run out of ideas, and it's not like just progressing strategically and tactically, which is a bit unfortunate, because he really had, a strong, early inter-mech game, but once that seemingly got blunted by Zulu, X-Ray kind of ran out of ideas, it feels like. I mean, he could still win this. I mean, Zulu's still under 53 points, but X-Ray would need to shift up his tactics and strategy significantly. The question, of course, is X-Ray willing to do that?
Security around the HQ. We are down to 100 points.
Double Ace Vesper! This is a match unlike any other. Got the anti-tank gun. Got the anti-tank gun crew here.
You have orders?
And certainly, I'm reminded of some of the most epic matches from CoH3, which typically also happen on Semois. Particularly, I think one remember is Chains versus the Beast. I'm sort of getting some slight flashbacks to that one now. Wasn't quite the same, but yeah. Semois, it holds a special place in my heart. Easily, I think one of the best CoH maps ever. As far as I'm concerned. Easily. And there you go, Crusade taking away for Zulu, and the 7th Armoured Division, the Desperate, have held on in the face of this sledgehammer assault here from the Herman Goering Fallschirm Panzer Division Finalist. 53-78, here we got more grenadiers out of Exerate. Feels like Exerate really just ran out of steam here. Pack being caught up with the double grounds here. Guns blazing. Pack crews holding on for dear life. Australian troops being suppressed. Starstorm charging in there. We got these searing artillery barracks called in here. Starstorm taking heavy damage. Grenadiers can't even merge here. Sappers, Australians, tanks withdrawing here. Zulu knows what is coming, and he's definitely not going to like those men to get utterly plastered with that. 6 Pentagon crew did go down. But I think at this point, it doesn't matter too much for Zulu. It's not like Exerate has a lot of tanks to need to deal with anyway, so... Machine in there trying to provide some covering fire here. I mean, at this point, the line of fire has been completely cleared out there due to all the, tank fighting here. At this stage, you couldn't even, tell there's been a cemetery here. It's completely, just desecrated. Machine's about to get wiped out. And down it goes. Foot guards achieve 8th level there. Pioneers as the foot guards. The Pioneers are absolutely getting demolished. And the flamethrower dropped as well. They're adding insult to injury. Grenades in the pack forward here. Grant down. Tanks just keep exploding. Foot guards putting forward to the Starstorm here. Machine gun fire. Overcomes the foot guards. Got 53 versus 49. Zulu has once more taken the Exerate in terms of victory points here. Grant and gain the Starstorm. Pack forward needs to get into position. Vespers should be able to find there. We got a Crusader going for deep flank. Gonna go for the Vespers, I think. 53 versus 48. Starstorm holding the line. Crusader going for the wipe here, and the Grenadiers retreating. Starstorm could also get down. Got wiped, and I'd say there's a good chance that Starstorm get wiped. Oh, got him, Himmel.
Our AT gun has been destroyed.
Pioneers moving in. There we go. Vespers firing again here. And somewhere on the Eastern Front, a small village gets overrun by the Soviets. As the commander didn't have any artillery at all to fire. X-ray's been pushed all the way back to space here. 53 versus 38.
Bastards have secured our territory from
X-ray's down to next to nothing now as well. Wrecking the pack 40 with the Archer. .53 versus 31. He's grabbed the final victory point there. Bit quiet here again. But yeah, this kind of looks like GG at this point. I don't really see how Exerate could turn this around now.
We have 25 points left.
Even though it's a shift tactically, he's just got so few forces left, and I can really make an impact on Zulu. 20 points left. Yup, triple cap. 13 points left. 10. EG well played there as Zulu. EG from Exerate. That is GG. Game over. An absolute hell of a fight here. On Semois, absolutely, I think, one of the best matches so far in CoH3 for sure. And just looking at the stats, casualty-wise, we're looking at the heavier end of the staff here. With heavy losses on both sides. Looking at the units efficiency rates, the foot guards have did some work there. 6 Pounder guns obviously did some heavy lifting. Australians did quite good too. Looking at the German side of things, the Starstorm, I imagine, they did some pretty hefty stuff, and so did the Panzer Grenadiers. So yeah, absolutely fantastic match here with some great work. In the end, again, I feel like Exerate got just tunnel visioned here for a few to like consider other parts, and again, it can crack later on, just like when we're about to grab points. You could also like blade out Zulu in terms of victory points, maybe allow him to win out faster than just launching attacks from here. Also, lack of mines was a particular crucial juncture, I think, also about Zulu immensely. When he had them, he at times didn't use them, which was great for Zulu. But also just a lack of medic bank to like really support these kind of attacks. Again, like medic bank and much sooner, I think Zulu would have been a bit of a tougher spot as well. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. Hope you get some matches. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. And as always, you can support the podcast by doing a picture on Patreon. This is Imperial Team. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.